Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into a story that stretches across continents and generations. The remarkable journey of Jordanian immigration to the United States.
Mm.
It's a narrative woven, right into the fabric of American cultural diversity, shaping vibrant communities here, while maintaining these deep, enduring ties to a rich heritage back home.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here is how these individual journeys, they really illuminate the profound forces that compel people to seek new horizons.
Right.
We'll explore the resilience that fuels such decisions and how that strength enriches both their new home and their roots. Our mission today is basically to distill the most impactful insights from the sources you've provided, giving you a comprehensive understanding of this often overlooked yet, I think, incredibly powerful story.
Okay, so to really grasp the essence of this journey, we have to start at the beginning, right? Let's try and paint a picture of Jordan itself.
Indeed. Jordan, officially the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, it's a relatively small nation in the Middle East, but its historical footprint is, well, it's immense.
Mm.
If we connect this to the broader sweep of history, it's a land where some of civilization's earliest artifacts have been unearthed. It boasts these unique ancient wonders like Petra,
Petra, yeah.
that city carved right into sandstone mountains, and a remarkably preserved Roman theater right in its modern capital, Amman.
And Amman isn't just an ancient site. It's undergone this incredible transformation. I mean, from a quiet village, it just exploded into a modern metropolis of over 2 million people.
Wow.
Think about it.
Yeah.
More than 80% of Jordan's industrial and service activities now happen there. It's one of several key cities, like Zarqa and Irbid too, that now house over 70% of the entire Jordanian population.
That rapid urbanization and population concentration are really significant. And alongside that, you see Jordan's unique political landscape. The Hashemite Kingdom was established under a British mandate after World War I, eventually gaining its independence. King Hussein I, who reigned for almost 50 years, he masterfully navigated some intense regional tensions, including the Six-Day War in 1967.
A huge moment.
Which resulted in Jordan losing the West Bank and East Jerusalem. Yet, his legacy also includes that landmark peace treaty with Israel in 1994, which, significantly strengthened relations with the United States.
And his son, King Abdullah II, he inherited this complex but really pivotal role in 1999. He's continued to steer the country, focusing on things like market privatizations, fostering cooperation with Western nations, and even pushing for political liberalization, like introducing quotas for women in parliament.
Mm-hmm.
But what's truly remarkable, I think, is the Hashemite family's unique role as custodians of significant holy sites in Jerusalem. We're talking the Dome of the Rock, the Al-Aqsa compound, even the Tomb of Jesus and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
That custodianship, yeah, it really underscores Jordan's profound historical and religious centrality. Economically, though, Jordan faces these inherent and persistent challenges. It's a small economy with scarce natural resources, especially water and oil. This has led to chronic government debt, high unemployment, poverty, making the country heavily reliant on foreign aid from its Western and Persian Gulf allies. Despite this, King Abdullah II has actively pursued pretty aggressive economic liberalization, successfully attracting foreign investment and setting up special economic zones, like Aqaba.
So beyond the economics and politics, the actual heart of Jordanian culture seems intensely family-centric.
Oh, absolutely.
The family isn't just important, it's described as the absolute core of social life, a constant source of support, identity, and profound obligation.
Yeah.
And this isn't just internal. The tradition of hospitality is deeply ingrained, reflecting a people known for being friendly and good-natured.
Exactly. So with that rich backdrop of Jordan's land, its history, its culture, let's now explore the powerful forces that have compelled so many Jordanians to look beyond their borders, for new opportunities.
And this is where we start to see the threads of migration really emerge. One significant factor, it seems, has been internal shifts, like rural to urban movement.
Right.
While Amman boomed, this rapid, often unplanned urbanization created its own set of problems. Water supply strain, housing shortages, pockets of deep unemployment. These internal pressures alone sort of quietly push people outwards.
And that internal pressure was definitely compounded by regional seismic shifts. Jordan has been a steadfast, if strained, host to massive waves of refugees.
Huge numbers.
The 1948 war, for instance, led to a mass exodus from the western side of the Jordan River into the kingdom, and then again after the Six-Day War in 1967. More recently, Jordan took in, what, 800,000 Iraqi refugees after the 2003 American invasion?
Yeah, incredible burden.
And since 2011, over 1 million Syrians have sought refuge there, straining the country, as King Abdullah II put it, to a boiling point.
So if Jordan is this place of refuge, what does this all mean for emigration out of Jordan? The economic situation seems like a massive push factor. The 2024 Arab Barometer reported this, get this, nearly 42% of Jordanian citizens express a desire to emigrate.
Wow, 42%.
Yeah, and 90% cite financial instability as their primary motivation. Unemployment is particularly stark, hitting 67.5% of Jordanians aged 25 and older.
That's staggering.
And adding to that frustration, you hear about corruption and excessive bureaucracy often hindering youth potential, making it incredibly difficult for even highly qualified individuals to find jobs based on merit.
That's a really compelling statistic, and it makes you wonder, how do these aspirations to emigrate actually play out today? Social media, surprisingly, plays a crucial and often complicated role.
How so?
Well, platforms like Instagram and YouTube, they often broadcast this idealized American dream, right? Images of gleaming skyscrapers, promises of steady jobs.
Highlight reel.
Exactly. And while that offers hope, it can sometimes inadvertently downplay the very real, significant challenges of migration. But on the other hand, they also serve as vital tools for people to research migration routes, opportunities, like a modern-day guide for a complex journey.
It's interesting. Now, our sources might not detail every single wave, but they do give us a vital historical perspective on Jordanian and broader Arab immigration to the U.S. Early Arab immigration started way back, late 19th century, with people from Ottoman Syria, which included modern-day Jordan, initially settling in northeastern cities, then kind of fanning out to places like Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
These early pioneers, they often started as grocers, peddlers, small business people, immersing themselves in the dominant culture while kind of fiercely safeguarding their own traditions in private.
Which creates what you might call a double life, right? Publicly adapting while privately preserving their heritage.
Exactly.
And religious institutions, mosques, churches, along with social clubs became absolutely indispensable in helping these Arab American communities maintain their cultural identity locally.
Makes sense.
However, the journey also presented significant stressors, particularly, the sources note, for immigrant women. Unique challenges related to work, raising families with ethnic continuity, recreating that sense of familiarity in a totally new place.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
And more recently, there are these sobering accounts of irregular migration, too. Jordanians resorting to falsified documents, dangerous routes, sometimes even facing abductions by gangs in desperate attempts to reach the U.S.
It's just heartbreaking. And this really brings us to the heart of it all.
Yeah.
Behind every statistic, every historical trend, there's a profoundly human story. So many families from Jordan have embarked on these, well, life-altering journeys to the United States, and we wanted to share one such story with you today.
Yeah, what's truly compelling here is how a single family's journey can really embody so many of those universal immigrant values. We're going to look at the story of Swad and Yaqub Kandah. They met and married in Zarqa, that's a city just northeast of Amman, Jordan, back in 1956. They raised 5 children there, building their life amidst Jordan's own challenges and growth during that time.
Imagine the conversations, the hopes, the fears that must have filled their home as they made that brave, truly life-altering decision to move their entire family to America in 1978.
Yeah.
They came with what so many Jordanian immigrants embody, this deep, abiding commitment to family, the central pillar of their culture, coupled with unwavering faith, an incredible work ethic, and that inherent desire to build and sustain community wherever they landed.
Their story is such a powerful illustration of the resilience that's common to so many Jordanian immigrants. Yaqub's dedication and Swad's strength, they were paramount as they navigated life in a new country.
Absolutely.
They really exemplified that spirit of making profound sacrifices to create a better future for their children, all while meticulously preserving the traditions and heritage they held so dear.
And even after Yaqub's passing, Swad continued to serve as this beloved matriarch, right? A living bridge to their homeland, making sure their rich heritage and values endured for future generations born in America.
Exactly. And you know, tracing families like the Kandahs through public records, like those on Ancestry.com, it isn't just about names on a page.
No.
It's a profound reminder of countless individual compromises and triumphs. It's the untold story of how families leverage new opportunities in the U.S. to maybe alleviate pressures back home, often at great personal cost.
So this raises an important question then. How do families like the Kandahs and countless others truly balance their new lives in America with their cherished past? It seems like a constant negotiation.
It absolutely is. The very act of migrating, especially from a region marked by conflict and economic challenges, it demands immense strength and dedication. It's a resilience you see reflected in basically every immigrant narrative, where individuals and families make these profound sacrifices to create a better future while still striving to preserve the traditions and heritage that define who they are.
This deep dive, it really reveals how Jordanian immigrants, embodied by families like the Kandahs, contribute so profoundly to our social and cultural fabric here. They're not simply joining a melting pot. They're actively weaving new, vibrant threads into an already rich and diverse tapestry.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's a powerful testament to that ongoing negotiation many immigrant families undertake. The delicate balance between assimilating into a new society and the preservation of their cherished traditions. It's an often unseen sacrifice, really, fueled by immense courage and a deep, abiding commitment to family legacy.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener? Maybe consider this. Every new wave of immigration, no matter where it's from, it quietly reshapes not just the destination, but also strengthens the global interconnectedness of cultures and families, often one household at a time. What stories might your family records reveal about journeys across borders and the quiet resilience that shaped them?